Today, we're going to be talking about consistency because this is for me. Hey, y'all. Happy Wednesday. I hope everybody had a amazing week. I did not post a video last week. And today, we're going to be talking about consistency because this is for me too. Um, Hope everybody mental health is good and everything like that. Like I had to get myself together. One thing I'm not gonna do, if I'm not feeling myself, if I'm not feeling it, I'm not gonna be posting or making videos. I don't want to do that. I need to get myself right before I start putting stuff out. But that's just me personally. So yeah, we're gonna be talking about consistency. Honestly, that is my biggest thing, to be consistent. Like it's like I can do everything else, but staying consistent with certain things is so hard. But I figured out why for me personally. What is hard for y'all to be consistent with. But for me, it's doing things that I know I want to do. Like I know I'm like passionate about, but it's almost like I'm scared, which just pretty much, and I wrote it down. It just pretty much brings me to like afraid of rejection and also afraid of failing, because a lot of times self-sabotage will set in really quick. Like with my YouTube, I had started it almost like 4 years ago and just been inconsistent. And I was like, with my podcast, this is something I really want to do. Like I really want to learn more about it and things like that. But I feel like I was talking about in the last video, just slowing down and really being in the space that I'm in. Like, I don't know. It's just, I feel like I can, oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I feel like I can be consistent with going to a regular job or being consistent with other things other than something that's true to me or that's near and dear to me. So I was like, I really have to start holding myself accountable and pushing myself, because it's like, if I don't do it, or the more I overthink, overanalyze, overdo everything, I'm not gonna do it. Like it's not gonna get done. It's just gonna be pushed back further and further. And I don't want to keep doing that because I'm standing in my own way. And it's just like, even when it would come to working out, like it had been times where I was like really, really, really good, consistent every day. And then it's like once I fall off, I don't understand why that shit is so hard to get back up and keep going. Like, do y'all be? I know y'all be having. I know everybody had an issue. I know I'm not the only one, but it's just like I can be so hard on myself, and then I end up just going back in the hole, not doing it. So it's very, it's very up and down when it comes to consistency with me. But like I said, I really have to just start holding myself accountable for things, and not just with things I want to do, but like people play, like anything in my life. Like I have to have some type of discipline. And that's the other thing too. It's like being disciplined can be hard. Like sweets, sugars, cakes, cookies, shit. But I'm like, in the long run, I know it's not what's best, but I'm just like, damn, like, and I've done it before. Like I cut off stuff, cut out people, but it's like, I don't know, it's that comfortable, just being comfortable. Like just being comfortable, self-sabotaging myself. And that is really what clicked in my head. Like I cannot do that. Like I can't be mean to myself. Like I can't be down bad on myself like that. Like I say like a lot. So I'm trying to get that together. As I was saying, I don't want to be mean to myself no more. All of that, just once I get in my, like I said, once I get in my head, and then I can snap back out real easy. But it's just comfortable. It's just being comfortable, not having to worry about if I'm gonna get rejected or if I'm gonna fail. Da 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 da. And it's like, girl, get back up and keep going. Like, so it's like I gotta just do it. I really gotta stay consistent. Like I gotta be on my own ass about being consistent, because again, nobody wants what I want, like into how I feel. Like I know what I want. I know what I want to do. And it's just like I feel like again, if I start being consistent and then I fall off, that shit just it falls away. And I don't want to do that. Like I don't want to keep letting myself down. Like I don't want to keep doing this, and then don't do it. Like I'm gonna go through with anything I say now. And that's just like that's being, just it's just showing it's showing up for myself. That's what I'm looking for. Like it's really showing up for myself. And I feel like a lot of times I will show up and get scared. Show up, get scared, show up, get scared. And again, it's just a mental thing, self-sabotaging, fear, all of that. All of that shit play a huge part in why me personally I'm not consistent. Like, and I know everybody got their own issues of being like inconsistent with things, but it's like I feel like where it really boils down to is self-sabotage with everybody, because that shit goes so deep. And I just be like, get the fuck up out of me. Like just get up out of me. I don't need that in my life. What I'm trying to do, I don't need no type of self doubt, self nothing. I don't need none of that. So overall, like I'm taking accountability. What? What the fuck? Accountability. I'm taking that and really just, like I said, really just being kind to myself, gentle, giving myself more grace, but staying on my ass, because it's like grace ain't always gonna work in certain situations, especially if I've been down this road before. Like, no, I'm gonna have to start, pepping in my step, but still remembering like take your time, don't go too fast, but you need to be putting in some work too. Like, don't just sit around and be comfortable. So, got to get uncomfortable, ruffle my feathers, loosen up, do something, because yeah, I can't continue with the inconsistent stuff. I feel like that disrupts me. Like that's why I be so antsy at times, because it's just I'm not consistent with certain things, and that is because of fear of just failing, being rejected, whatever the case is, like that, self-sabotaging. So y'all, let's not self-sabotage no more. Like, I'm gonna make it my business, make a goal to speak kind things to myself, be great, be nice to myself and everything. Like just be a little bit more open-minded. Just do it. I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna put it out there. So yeah. That's all I have for the topic consistency. You know, I hope this helps somebody. It helped me talking out loud, saying it, hearing it out loud versus in my head really helps me a lot. So, yeah, I hope you all have a wonderful night, a wonderful evening, a wonderful week. Love yourself, hug your partner, hug your friend, and tell somebody you love them. Bye, y'all.